Good evening, I'm Jesse McCall, live from the studio of Young News. Tonight we deliver a critical report on the Cambodia-Thailand border conflict. We will analyze the diplomatic gauntlet that has been set by Thailand, detailed by Cambodia's principled defense, and reaffirm the absolute essential need for dialogue and international law. I want to remind you that Cambodia, having emerged from a painful history of war, seeks only to uphold the precious peace that has been so dear to us as a people here in Cambodia. But at the same time, we're watching that as Thailand, driven by its own political chaos and imperialistic ambitions, seeks to discard the law entirely. The situation at the border is not yet resolved. It's marked by a massive confrontation over the rights of Cambodian citizens and Thailand's refusal to meet for talks. The most significant development over the last several days is the escalation of this crisis surrounding Cambodian civilians in the Chokche and Praychan villages. I'll paint the picture for you. The Thai ultimatum is that Thailand's First Army area illegally demanded that Cambodia submit an evacuation or a relocation plan for our citizens as a precondition for attending the upcoming Regional Border Committee meeting. This ultimatum is set to expire this week. Cambodia has had a principled defense. Our 5th military region, led by Lieutenant General Ike Samon, has formally rejected this demand, reemphasizing that the Regional Border Committee meeting has no mandate or to determine or alter the boundary line or order convictions. That power rests exclusively, listen carefully, with the JBC, the Joint Boundary Commission, that was established back in the year 2000. So, with the deadline passed, now there's a stalemate. Villagers are holding their ground, having reportedly cut utilities to areas that were illegally occupied by Thai forces, and they're showing a determined resilience to defend their homes, their farmlands that they have held for decades. So, dialogue temporarily has been scrapped due to Thai inflexibility. The crucial Regional Border Committee, RBC meeting, is scheduled for October 10th through 12th in Banteay Meanchey, was scrapped or maybe postponed by Thailand because Cambodia, we refuse to violate our own sovereignty by submitting an eviction plan for our people living in these areas. Despite that, there has been good faith on the side of Cambodia. And so despite this constant disruption, our military region number 4 has proactively sent a second formal invitation for an RBC meeting later in Upholding the MOU later this month, showing Cambodia's unwavering commitment to dialogue even when rebuffed. The ideological battle over the border was crystallized on the world stage during the United Nations General Assembly, contrasting Cambodia's call for law with Thailand's political chaos. Our foreign minister, His Excellency Praksakon, spoke with the moral authority of a nation that suffered war, emphasizing at the United Nations General Assembly that Cambodia's unwavering commitment to dialogue and adherence to international law remains unwavering. He drew the world's attention to the illegal aggression and forced eviction threats, as well as the recent attacks on Cambodia's Anse base. Thailand's foreign minister, of course, at the United Nations General Assembly, however, maintained a rigid stance of unilateral sovereignty and rejection of third-party mediation. We must refute this position. We have what we call the logic of evasion. Thailand's rejection to the International Criminal Court of Justice, the United Nations, and even the IOT, the Interim Observer Team oversight is designed to avoid accountability. Thailand, they know their claims. They ignore the 1962 ICJ ruling on Brevehia, their obligations under the MOU 2000, but their claims will not withstand impartial legal scrutiny. And the root cause of this is there's a refusal to engage constructively. And this is a direct output of Thailand's domestic political chaos. It doesn't take much to read through the lines. There is political chaos in Thailand, where nationalistic military factions use border disputes to gain political advantage, forcing the civilian government to choose power over protocol. This problem is not the absence of a framework. We have a very strong framework to deal with border issues between Cambodia and Thailand. But on the other hand, it is the unwillingness of Thailand to honor the frameworks which they've already signed. So we demand that the world recognize these illegal actions. I want to remind you there are violations that are blocking peace. First of all, the hostage taking, the 18 Cambodian soldiers that remain unlawfully detained, is a clear violation of the Geneva Conventions. This continues to be a calculated political maneuver on behalf of Thailand. Secondly, Thailand is breaking the spirit of the MOU 2000 by using its domestic law to criminalize and threaten the eviction of Cambodian citizens, attempting to unilaterally achieve demarcation through legal coercion. It doesn't work that way. We have the attack on national dignity, unfortunately, and very uncivilized conduct, and there must be condemnation that is extended to the complete disrespect shown to Cambodia's political institutions. The Senate's strong protest and the protest and the population's strong protest against the inappropriate behavior of a Thai embassy representative towards Senate President Hun Sen at a funeral proves that Thai aggression has moved beyond the border attack to the very dignity of our leadership. Cambodia's commitment to peace is our strength. We demand an end to the aggression, an end to the dialogue delays, and an end to the threats against Cambodian citizens. We appeal to the conscience of the world. Pressure Thailand to abandon the futile, self-destructive path of military aggression and political chaos now. So for tonight, that concludes our special report. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a friend of peace. Use your voice, use your influence wherever you are to put pressure on Thailand to quit these dangerous games. Return to dialogue and mutual respect so we can all return to our daily lives. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. ត្រឹមដល់ពេលដល់បងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាយើងនឹងជួបគ្នានៅក្នុងពេលឆាប់ៗខាងមុខ
ត្រយ៉ងនាំសារពិតគ្រប់ទីកន្លែង